5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Flat right over crest into flat left.
So today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's not quite rally related, but it is car related and whatnot. I got this thing. It's a ScanGauge II. I got it from AutoZone. It's like $130 or whatever. I don't know how good it is. I have no idea what it's good for. I mean, I know what it's good for. I have no idea if it would be good for me, because this one isn't going for me. This is going to go for my a family member. But I'm going to unbox this, talk about it. We'll get it installed in a Jetta, the same one I did the wheel bearings on. So, as you can see, haven't opened this yet. Comes with a couple of books, instruction manuals, comes with a little piece of Velcro. Important if we have any questions about installation or setup. Great. It's got OBD2 wire, looks like an RJ45 connection, like an Ethernet connection that goes into it. Another piece of Velcro comes with it. And then the thing itself comes all nice and packaged up. It's tiny. So, that's what it is. Little scan gauge. Looks like you can connect onto the side or on the back. Either way, but we'll get this installed and we'll see how well it's going to look. See what it's going to be like. Got a user manual, quick start guide. Quick start guide says on the back the OBD2 connection plug. That'd be great for some installations. Or the side, optional OBD2 connection plug, which is exactly what I'm going to use. Basic setup options, just plugs into OBD2. And mount where you can mount it. That's why they have the Velcro. So you can mount it up without having to drill into the car or anything like that. Sure, you could, but I'm going to do the easy way. I'm just going to Velcro it into the car. So we'll check that out, see what we think about it. I mean, packaging is pretty decent for the little guy. It's not very large, like I said, which is good, because you don't need something like big and crazy or anything like that to go into the way. This is going to go, talked with the person that owns the car about this. This is going to go on the gauge cluster or just in front of the gauge cluster, so that way they can just see it right along with it. The biggest problem, the reason why I went with this, or to get something like this, is the 2014 Volkswagen Jetta. Apparently, they don't believe in water temperature sensors, which is kind of foolish. Every car needs a water temp sensor, no matter whether it's an automatic, no matter whether it's a manual, diesel, gas. Unless it's an EV, I don't think a water temperature sensor matters on an EV. But it should be on every internal combustion engine car, even if it's a Prius. Because if you're driving along down the road and all of a sudden it gets hot, or whatever the case is, you can actually save yourself some money. If it starts to overheat, you can shut it down. You can see that it's overheating. You can pull over to the side of the road. So, bad on Volkswagen or any other car company that doesn't give you a water temperature sensor, a water temperature gauge, I mean. Yeah, sure, they got their one for the ECU, but an idiot light doesn't really help that much. It's actually better to see it on the rise. While I understand that most factory water gauges only kind of go up to halfway, and then that's just what they do. They either are halfway and then hot. But you can see it rise. You might be able to turn on the heat, cool the engine down just enough by turning on the heater, pull off to the side of the road, save the engine, maybe save, who knows, thousands of dollars. But we'll see how the ScanGauge II, or the ScanGauge goes in. It's the ScanGauge II. I got it from AutoZone. You can get it from Amazon. You can get it from all other places. I just got it just to see what it was going to be like. I don't have any use for it in any of my vehicles because they come with water temperature sensors. So we'll get the install. So like I said, Volkswagen Jetta, the gauge cluster does not have a water temperature sensor. And with the way that this ScanGauge is, since it's so slim, what I'm thinking is to put it maybe there, center it up, put it right here. That'll give, because I can't get it mounted up there, it's too curvy. But this is flat right there, and that looks to be about the best spot to mount it. It's just going to get velcroed into place, so we'll see. It'd be nice if they had more options for this thing, for where you could mount or plug in. They should have a plug on that side, maybe on the bottom, maybe on the top, if they're going to give you extra plugs. Because it would be nice if this would come over to the left side instead of the right. Press that into place. It'll work. It only hides the... It doesn't really terribly hide too much of the speedometer. Hides a little bit, but it's not terrible. It's not too bad. This is just for a Volkswagen Jetta. Not necessarily anything else. You get any option where you want if you buy one of these things. I don't have any affiliate links. I don't have any of that because just what it is. Just buying it and using it just to see. Who knows? The review may be that this thing sucks. The review may be that it's awesome. I don't know yet. Plug it in. Now this I'm going to run down below here. That's all it is, just wiring. Can I get past with the OBD2? Not quite. So I need to go backwards with the wiring. Let me do that. I'll coil it up down below, hidden under the dash. There we go. Bring that up. Pop that in place. And then hide it back here. There we go. Fuse box. Open that up. bread ties. So wrap it all up. Keep the coil together and hide it under here. There it goes. That is hidden up under there. Can I get this? So it's already connected. I'll get the keys. We'll see how it works out. So I got the key. It at least does shut off. Let's see. Long enough without the key, it'll shut off. You can still see fuel gauge, still see the mileage, time. Let's start up. Okay. What's going on, car? There we go. Gotta just press and hold a little longer. So, push the brakes, since I messed with the brakes earlier on this. See what we got. Let's go to gauge. Okay. See what we got here. Voltage. Miles per gallon, that's nice. Tells us RPMs, miles per hour. Throttle position sensor. Let's see what the FWT is. Okay, each button allows you to change things. So each button is a different point. So we got more, we got display, high, off, low. That's lamp, light blue. Ooh, we got some colors. That's not bad. Amber looks more green than anything else. Color. Lamp. Let's go back. What's more? Mode. X-Gauge commands. What's that? We'll just do scan, no codes found. That's great. Don't need to clear. We don't have any. Trip functions. Let's go to gauge. We'll get the manual. let's go with the quick start guide. Quick start's always good. Most accurate real-time data. Well, we're going to go setup. Engine size. I believe this is a 2.5 liter. Yep. We can always look at that. 2014 Jetta. It's either 2 FSI or 2.5 FSI. It's not a 1.8 turbo, so I can tell you that. 2 liter specs, engines and specs. Let's look at those. .5 inline 5. Or depends on the trim. Probably the 2 liter FSI. Let's go. You can adjust tank size, which is kind of nice. You can do fuel type, which we know it's a gas engine. So that's not a problem. Currency is in dollars, USD. You can have a normal update rate, a fast update rate, or a slow update rate. Let's get out of that, go back into more, setup, miles. Unleaded. This is not my car, that's why I don't know. Gallons, temp units, PSI, engine size, tank size. Let's go, we'll just go 15 because it's about a 14.5 gallons, so that's 15 is good. Let's go to gauge and let's see what the gauges are. FWT is going to be water temperature over there. Let's see what else we can get them. We don't need TPS. Voltage is good. So we can do, I can always leave him all of this stuff and he can take a look at it on his own and see what we got. The biggest thing is we needed to see water temperature. At least it shows a water temperature, which is good. Because why the car didn't come with water temperature? Who knows? That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard of. But whatever. So there we go. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks good, and it gives an accurate water temperature from what I'm seeing here. I think this is going to be one of those things that get back to him later, talk to him about it later, see what he thinks about it, see how he's happy with it, if it works, if it's good, if it provides accurate information, and see if he's happy with the product. So far, I'm happy with the product. Looks like it does what it says that it does. Provides you all kinds of OBD2 information. So at least you can know what it's supposed to do or what it's not supposed to do. Either way, this may be a short video, but that's what it boils down to, is how the ScanGauge II works.